everybody, welcome to Walnut Lodge Yoga, Volant location. This is the 8:30 flow, Saturday morning, week 10. So we've arrived at the end. We made it through. We're making plans for summer. I'm sure most of you have heard by now that the intensive schedule should be up by the end of this week, which is probably tomorrow or Sunday. And intensives will begin the week of June 15th. So go to the Facebook page or the Walnut Lodge website and check that schedule out. There'll be a way to sign up online, or you can just text me. We're going to use PayPal. We're going to continue using PayPal, or you could mail me a check. I think what I'm going to do, though, is probably Sunday night I'll do a little presentation and try to lay out like the rules that we're going to try to follow to make this intensive safe and totally fun. And we're going to do 3 different platforms. So there's 12 spaces in person. There'll be 8 spaces for the evening class on Zoom, and then you'll be able to stream the rest. So I think that's about it. I just wanted to make sure that before I start, I thank you all again for your time and your contributions and your energy and your enthusiasm. We all at the Walnut Lodge appreciate everything. So we're going to be able to continue because of you guys. Yay! So again, thank you. Today's class, we're going to kind of start off a little chill and then move to some of my favorite wall work. So it won't end like that. I'm gonna put a headstand and a shoulder stand in the end also today. So if you don't want to do those, you don't do them. But you're gonna need a block or something like a block, and we'll be doing a reclining hero at one point. So I'm gonna use probably my meditation cushion. Anything works. I think that's all we're gonna need. You'll need the block for one of the sections here. All right, so coming onto your bellies, Sphinx position. Relax your shoulders, drop your head, and breathe. Into your upper back. Just feel the shoulder blades moving together as you release. Try to get a sense of your whole torso hanging from the shoulders. Take that breath nice and high. Keep letting the head drop. Pay attention to it. It might drop in stages. That's kind of what mine is doing this morning. When it really starts dropping, you feel that connection of the back of the head all the way to the middle of your upper back. That's what you want to go for, letting it go that much that you feel that line. And then inhale, push up and through. Exhale, release. Inhale, up and through. Exhale. Inhale, up and through. Exhale. Inhale, up and through. Exhale. Inhale, up and through. This time on the exhale, shoulders pull up to the ears. Inhale, push the spine up, shoulder blades down. Exhale, shoulders to the ears. Inhale, pull them down. Keep going with this. Own timing. Try to feel the circle of the shoulder blades. Let the head and neck undulate. Just a nice, easy warm up here. It's pretty effective. You can start, feeling even here the shoulders working. If your shoulders are tight, you'll kind of feel that more. One more in this direction. And then on your exhales, keep your shoulders to your ears. Inhale, push your spine up. Exhale on the way down, pull the shoulder blades down towards your waist. Try to feel the push of the inhale go a little lower in the spine. So I like to feel it pushing and expanding the ribs right below the shoulder blades. And then you can really feel the undulation reaching out a little bit more with your spine. Couple more. Try to really stretch on this last couple from the waist to right below the shoulder blades. Last one. Inhale, push that spine. Exhale, release. Turn your head to your favorite side, hands back by your thighs, profile. Let your neck stretch. Breathe. Big inhales. Trying to feel the breath go into your back and all the way to the base of your neck. And then come back center. Sphinx posture again. Drop down. And a little bit more space there. Inhale, push up. Knees down. Pick your pelvis up, tailbone lift, and then pull your pubic bone into your spine and take your tailbone towards your chest. Feel that nice long line through your low back. And then press hands, elbows up into the shoulders. Just holding this a couple of breaths. So what we're really trying to do here on the exhales is pull the pubic bone up higher and then feel that lengthening of the low back, making sure the underside of the body is holding the weight. Holding the weight. Keep the tailbone in that position. Couple more breaths here. Keep pushing away from your elbows. Pulling your pubic bone. Feeling the stomach start to kick in. So you can stay here, or you can go on to part 2, tuck your toes, and press into the full plank, knees together. Feel the line go from the hand to the elbows, shoulders, down the back line to your heels. Roll the thighs in. Pull the energy. Ankle bones, knees, pubic bone, waist. Breathe. Keep pushing. One more. And knees down, pelvis down. Let yourself undulate through. And then come all the way down, head to the other side. Hands back by your thighs, profile. Breathe. Again, just big breath. Try to take it all the way from the tailbone to the base of your spine, neck. Trying to feel a little bit more movement in the spine with every inhale, exhale. And coming back to center, Sphinx posture again. All right, going to the side planks. So push up, spine between the shoulders, knees together. Pick up, tailbone lift, and then pull your pubic bone towards your waist, your tailbone towards your chest. If you want to do half planks, just leave your knees down. If not, tuck your toes and press to the full plank. Make sure you have your stomach lifting. And then roll to your right side and push up. Feel the elbow underneath the shoulder. And then feel the lift from the underside. Shoulder, ribs, waist, hip, knee. Sit bones are down, chest is reaching. Breathe. Keep lifting up and out of the shoulder joint. Making space. All right, now inhale, then exhale. Pull your stomach. Roll. Waist lifts. And then roll. Other side. Push. Hand, elbow, shoulder. Feel the arc. Elbows up or down so the shoulder can go up. Ribs, waist, hip lift. Push your chest. Sit bones down. Breathe. Up. Keep pushing up. Don't let yourself drop down into that shoulder. Now on your next exhale, pull the waist. Pubic bone lift. Roll. Knees down. pelvis down. Slide the arms forward and then get your block. Put it on the high position, hands on top, head down. Just give your shoulders a little stretch in this direction. So, head is down on the mat, spacing the shoulders. Let yourself relax here. Keeping your head down. My head's lifted because it's hard to talk with my face in the mat. So we want to inhale, pull the blades back, exhale, shoulders to your ears, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale back, exhale, push, inhale back, exhale, push, two more, inhale back, exhale, push, last one, inhale back, exhale, push, take your hands down, take them back, head back to your favorite side, breathe, you can feel the circulation in the joint, consciously relax that space, the joint space of the shoulder. And coming back center, another round of this. Hands up on the block. This time, we're going to add the pelvis. So, inhale, pull the shoulder blades back. Exhale, shoulders to your ears, and when you do that, take your tailbone and reach your tailbone towards the floor, towards your feet, lifting the waist, trying to get that nice posterior tilt. Feet are pressing into the ground. So inhale, shoulders, pull back, chest goes forward. Exhale, tailbone reach. Now adding the chest. Inhale, pull the blades back, look up at your hands. Exhale, push the shoulders, reach the tailbone back. Inhale, pull, feel the blades pulling back. Exhale, reach long tailbone. Inhale, pull. Exhale, tailbone reach. Inhale, pull and lift the chest. Exhale, reach the tailbone. Inhale, pull. Exhale, reach. Inhale, pull. Exhale, reach. Inhale, pull. Exhale, reach. Two more. Inhale, pull. Exhale, reach. Last one. Inhale, pull. Exhale, reach. Hands down. Turn your head to the other side. Hands back. Shoulders relaxed. Breathe into that upper back. Feel the heat and the tingles in the shoulders. Maybe it goes all the way down to the hands now. And then come back center. Now all of this work here, it's about understanding how the shoulder blades work, how the shoulder blades work against the core, how to isolate the segments of your back, which is really important. So what we're going to do here is just a little bit of stretch. So put your block like this, or you could use a pillow, and then we're going to lay on our backs. Put the bottom edge of the block kind of in the middle of your back between your waist and your shoulder blades. So the top part of your shoulder blades, or sorry, so the tips of the shoulder blades can pull down into the top of the block. So as I pull my shoulder blades down, I can feel the blades pulling into the block. If you're on a pillow, it's actually easier because the pillow, if you're laying on your shoulder blades, you can just pull the pillow into the block. So you're gonna just lay back. Your head should be able to get to the ground in this position. Let your legs go long. And just kind of take stock here. We've done, a good bit of warming up already, shoulders and upper back. But even with what we've done, this is more extreme. And what we want to do here first is inhale, push your ribs up to the ceiling. And as you do that, you feel your back extensors pop underneath you. Feel them engage on the inhale, and then on the exhale, just let them go. First, just breathe the ribs up. Now take your arms straight up to the ceiling. So we're just going to suss out the actions of the blades here. So inhale, push your arms straight up. You can feel your blades pick up off the block, slide to the sides of the ribs. And then exhale, pull, just let the shoulder blades go down, kind of squeeze them together. Inhale, push up. Exhale, drop them down. Couple more times just doing this. So when we started the class in Sphinx and we're doing the shrugs, this is what we're doing with our shoulder blades. Protraction, retraction. The shoulder blades move forward and back at a 90-degree angle with your spine, perpendicular to the spine. So up and down. For up and down, but when we're laying on our belly, it kind of means more like forward and back. All right, now push them up and then take them long towards the ground. Now at first mine aren't going to get there. They'll get there in a couple breaths. So now we're going to go elevation depression, which is what we did with the hands on the block. Inhale, shoulders pull into your ears. Exhale, pull them down towards the waist. You can feel the blades digging into the block here. Inhale, shoulders to your ears. Exhale, pull the blades down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Breathe. Exhale, down. Inhale up, exhale down, couple more. Inhale up and out, exhale down and in. Inhale out, exhale, last one. Inhale out, exhale, pull, and just release. Let them go. Breathe into the ribs. Feel your shoulder blades. More space there because you have let go in that upper and mid back a little bit more. Creating awareness. All right, now going to the lower body a little bit. So pick your pelvis up and scoot your sit bones so that you feel like your low back is long. Now, there's a space, you can't see it though, there. If I pull my sweatshirt up, you can see the space between my waist and the floor. It's kind of chilly here today, so I'm back to my sweatshirt for Saturday morning. All right, so there's a space. Bend your knees first. So we're going to inhale, feel your ribs go up. Exhale, pull your low back towards the ground. Inhale, ribs up, your belly will go towards your thighs. Exhale, pull the waist into the ground. If you can feel your waist going into the ground, maybe it's not touching yet, but it's going towards the ground. Then let your legs go straight and continue. Inhale, and then exhale, pull. You inhale, keep going. Exhale, you're pulling the pelvis. You're doing a posterior tilt on the pelvis, trying to touch your waist to the ground. My head's coming up, that's okay. It's because my spine is stretching. And my spine is stretching from the lower edge of the block down towards my sacrum. Because that lower edge is kind of holding position. So we use this when our arms were on the block. We're going to do it again once we make the flip back onto our belly. So one more inhale. Now on this next exhale, hold the position. So use your stomach. Don't let the position of the pelvis change. Now breathe into your ribs without letting go of your stomach. If you do it and really let go of the ribs, you feel a scooping feeling from the pubic bone along the spine up to the diaphragm. And then it actually gets easier. So this is an Uddiyana Bandha. You feel that lower scoop, pubic bone up and into the spine. And at the same time, the ribs are free from that. Couple more breaths. Keep the lift going. Feel that waist, and right now my whole waist is on the ground. And let go of everything. Couple breaths. Start that breath in your belly, let it go up into your chest. And then roll onto your side. Stay there a couple of breaths. Pull your inhale into your ribs and push it back so that you feel a kind of a curving in your back. Just let your spine absorb that change first. And then roll onto your stomach. So sometimes people will say, well, this isn't very much work. You know, we're not doing that much. But what you have to remember about movement, especially this kind of particular movement in your spine, is that it's the movement that you want. You want to feel the movement, you want to make the movement, you want to register the movement. Because as your brain connects with the changes of proprioception, that movement becomes accessible to you. So we're trying to wake up the spine. What does that mean? It means that your brain has the ability to move the spine in a segmented way, not just as a block. So we increase the ability of the spine to move, and what that does is it gives it more flexibility and also strength. You can't move your spine if you're weak. If your spine is weak, it just kind of clamps down, gravity takes a hold, and it kind of freezes. So even though this might not seem like a lot of work, this back and forth stuff, this segmenting out of the chest and the lower back, it's just a constant reminder of your spine to your brain, that connection, that exists for you, and that's a way that we want to keep moving. We don't want to let that spine freeze. So we're constantly adding information to our proprioceptive pattern, our global pattern. All right, so we're going to come back to the block one last time. And so all of this really is so that we can get the best cobra that we can. And the action of the shoulder blades, is complicated. I just pushed it into those 4 movements: protraction, retraction, elevation, depression. When we get to the arch here, it's going to be kind of a combination forward and back. So those 2 actions will kind of blend together. So we're going to do a couple of the forward and back motions, and then just take that into a cobra. So just kind of make a note to yourself if you can feel the arch of your upper back and the reach of your pelvis a little bit more cleanly after all that stretching. All right, so block turns, hands on the block. So we're going to start with just pulling your sit bones into the backs of your legs, pressing your feet, feeling that posterior tilt. I already have more space. All right, so inhale, chest forward, blades back, pull, lift up. Exhale, push the shoulders to the ears, pull the tailbone back, long back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, sit bones back. Don't think up with the chest. Think forward. Your blades are going back. Your chest is reaching to the block. So as you reach to the block, exhale, tailbone back. You should feel more bend right between the blades. That's where you want it. We're trying to isolate upper back arch, not taking that in the waist. Keep going a couple more. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, tailbone back. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, tailbone back. Last one. Inhale, chest forward, stay there. Exhale, pull your sit bones, press your feet, pull your belly. Hands back, cobra. You should be able to hold position. Breathe. Feels pretty good. And it's still inhale, chest forward, blades back. Exhale, tailbone. Keep pressing your feet. Feeling the rooting of this cobra coming from your pelvis. And then that goes all the way down to your feet. And then your spine can just do this. It can go up and down, undulating like a snake. Keep going. Inhale, exhale. Keep re-grounding those sit bones every exhale. Couple more. Last one. Exhale. And release. Press yourself back to a child pose. Open the knees a bit. Sit back. Relax. I'm going to get a drink because that's a lot of work. Is that camera being weird? Just a couple more breaths here. I like Cobra. I think that it's one of the most important things to do. Unfortunately, then once you get into the higher levels of yoga, we don't spend a lot of time on those basics, which is why I like my foundations class. But if you have back issues, that's a posture you never want to remove from your repertoire. And I've just noticed too over these last 10 weeks, because I've done my foundations class every week, my back has improved quite a bit. And you'll know your back gets stronger when you don't have any issues with it. Anyways, that's how mine is. All right, so reach your hands forward now. Open them nice and wide, tuck your toes, press back to a down dog, and then shift your weight to your right leg. So we're just going to press back, push into that right leg, and pull the quad, just stretch the calf. Feel that push coming from the hands. For me, it's a little bit more from my left hand to my right leg. If you don't feel the stretch, move your foot back a little bit. You really want to get a nice calf stretch here. Let your left hip just sag. And then shift to your left leg, push through that calf. And then press through both knees together. Nice wide fingers. Inhale, lift your tailbone. Exhale, pull your tailbone towards your chest. Let that action lower you to plank. This is my new favorite thing. Inhale, tailbone lift. Nice slow transition back to down dog. Exhale, tailbone pull. If you really get a hold of that tailbone image and pull it towards your chest, the whole back line works exactly how you want it to work. Inhale, lift the tailbone. And again, pull. Keep the space in your shoulders, just making that transition. Keep pushing. Exhale, lift. Don't feel like your whole body crashes down on the arms. Exhale, pull the tailbone, push with the hands. Push with the hands as you make that transition. Inhale, lift up. Couple more. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lift. Last one. Exhale, pull. Now from here, we're just going to go slowly down. Rod. Inhale, push. Up dog. Exhale, press back. Child pose, arms extended. Couple of breaths. Reach your arms out. Now put your forearms down, parallel arms, lift up, tuck the toes, dolphin. Legs straight or not. Walk them in, keep your thumbs down. Now you can stay here or you can do the dips. Inhale, nose touch between your hands. Exhale, push back, elbows stay, armpits extend. Inhale, down. Exhale, back. 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 Inhale, down. Exhale, two more. Inhale, down. Exhale, last one. Inhale, down. Exhale, back. Knees down. Sit back. Let your shoulders hang over. And come up, reaching your hands forward. We'll end this arm section with just a regular side plank. So tuck the toes, press back, down dog, knees together, pulling with your tailbone, plank. Then feel the whole spine roll, side plank, breathe. Push up. Feel the space in your shoulders. Now we're getting ready to make the transition. Feel your tailbone pull towards your pubic bone. Straightening, lengthening that back line. Now pull your pubic bone to the waist and flip. And that same thing. Feel the whole spine. Make the turn. Push up. Now feel your tailbone, reach into your chest, pull your pubic bone up, nice lift of the waist, and rod. Inhale, up dog, exhale, press back to sit on your heels. So just let the shoulders drop, relax that. Feel all the energy and the activity, circulation through the hands, the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders, the chest. Feel the back of the neck go up. Just a couple of nice big inhales here. So that wasn't easy, but it was basic. All right, so we're gonna go into reclining hero. All right, so open your heels, sit your butt down. If you can't do the whole thing all the way down, grab a pillow or grab a block, and we're gonna be down there a couple minutes. If you can't make a couple minutes, you come up. I don't know if I'm gonna make a couple minutes. I hate these. They're good for you. All right, so heels are on the outside of your thighs, and back you go. I'm gonna lift my knees up a bit, pull them in, tuck my tailbone under. And then relax. I'm going to keep my thighs working towards one another the whole time, just to combat this over rotation that I have. Slowly tuck your chin. Pull yourself to vertical, and then make your way forward. Tuck your toes. Press back to a down dog, nice and slow, going through your ankle specifically. Relax the front of the ankle. Push the heels. Get that first. Feel your fingers. And then pull those legs just straight. Feel the tailbone lift up. Press the front of the pelvis into your thighs. Couple more breaths here. And then pull your feet together. Pull your tailbone. Lower to the plank and then just down to the ground. All right. So we're going to go into a bow, and then we're going to do the side bows. After all that shoulder work, I'm feeling today like I want to feel that stretch on the front of my delt. All right, so we'll hold center bow, and then we'll flip right and left. So reach back, grab your feet. All right, first, make sure you have a good grip. Then, feel your inner thighs. Drive your sit bones into the backs of your legs. Get that long back. And then as you do that, you feel the quad stretch a bit more. Just like if you're tucking your tailbone under in that, excuse me, reclining hero. Push. Feet into your hands. Keep the legs parallel. Chest forward. Breathe. Now inhale, roll. Relax your neck. Breathe. Let that arm kind of get pinned underneath you. Push your breath into that lower shoulder. Inhale, roll center, and right to the other side. Inhale, center, and release the legs. Press back. Tuck your toes. Down dog. And then either walk your hands back or walk your feet forward. Forward bend. This is our first one. If you need to get a block, get a block. Have your hands out in front if you want. Nice long spine. Sit bones left. Breathe. And then we're going to go into a squat, heels down. Stretch forward and come back up. Straighten your legs. Pull your quads. Couple breaths here. Bend the knees a little bit. Flatten your back out. And come up to vertical. Chest lift. All right, so we're gonna go to the wall, and you'll need either a block or a bolster or a pillow. We're gonna do the warrior preps, half handstands or full handstands, and then we will end with headstand, shoulder stand. All right, so get yourself to where you're going to go. I know how much you guys really love these, right? What a strange month this has been in so many ways. So I'm kind of at that hot cold place. So we'll try this. All right, so we'll be standing on our right leg with our left leg on the wall. Make sure that the right leg is in front of your vertical. use a block today, I think. Left leg back on the wall. All right, push into that front leg. Push into your back leg. Drop your hip. Just breathe there. Making sure that that front leg is straight and working. And bend that knee. Hands to your leg. Push. Now lift your stomach. All that cobra work should be right there for you. Always inhale, chest forward, blades back, to keep reaching that spine out. Whoa. And then hands under your chest if you can. 4 here. Inhale. 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 And stretch them out if you can. Now, shift off of the wall. Hands down. Lift your hip up. Arm up. Half moon. Push into that leg. See if you can pull that hand off the block. I don't think I'm going to do it today. Roll center. Oh, sorry. And leg down. And come to sit. Rest. Well, that's one thing I'm going to have to add to my list for these 2 weeks off, right? That's what I do. Try to make a list of everything that is not working like I want it to work. Although, you know, when you don't do these Warrior 3s regularly, they are super hard. They're definitely worth doing. A couple more breaths here. And other side. All right. Standing on your left leg. Right leg back. pull that quad, press through your leg, push into the wall, breathe. Bend that left leg, hands on your knee, push. Chest forward, blades back. Hands underneath your chest if you can. 2, 3, 4. Arms out if you can. I can on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push off. And come down. Half moon. Roll the hip down. First, take the hand off if you can. Roll the hip down. And come to standing. Walk back to your wall. Feet out in front. Passive forward bend. And relax over. Lengthen out and come up. All right, shake that out. All right, one more super fun thing. So I'll give you a 1-minute timing. And either half handstand into the split legs, or you can kick up against the wall. I'm going to just stay here and do the half handstands. Kicking up against my tree isn't really that great. So, and then I like that feeling of the split. So I'll give you the 15, 30, 45, 1 minute. Give you a chance to get a drink. All right. Now we did an awful lot of arm work. So if you need to come down, please come down. Excuse me. All right. Hands down and walk up. And right leg up. Breathe. Push up, 15. Push up, 30. Push up, 45. And come down. Breathe. All right, other side. These handstands, these inversions, especially if you can, build them up to a minute, just always feels really good, like you're scouring the insides of you. And kind of that's what you're doing. That increased circulation down into all parts of you. It's really quite a good thing. All right, so last one. Hands down. Walk it up. Left leg up. Push up, 15. Push up, 30. Push up, 45. Push up and come down. 1 minute. Breathe. Okay, moving on to our last segment. All right, so we're gonna do, it's just gonna be a 2-minute headstand. I know that on Wednesday nights we've been doing 5. So we're gonna do a 2-minute headstand and then we'll do shoulder stand, twist, and end. So if you wanna go to the wall, get yourself to the wall. I'll just give everybody a little bit of time to get ready. All right. Head down. And press yourself up. One minute. And 2 minutes. Come on down. Decompress the neck. Stay there. Breathe. Let your head turn side to side, so pull the shoulders down. Feel the top of your head reach up. You should feel your neck go nice and long, and then just glide it to the right and glide it to the left. And roll yourself up, going into the shoulder stand. Flex the ankles, lower, roll through. Put your left foot down, cross the right ankle over, twist to the left. Reach your chin and your face towards your right hand. Breathe. Slowly roll back center. Change legs. And drop right. Face left. And slowly roll center. Release the legs long into a corpse. Breathe. Big inhale. Exhale, roll to your right side. Press yourself up to sitting. That's it for today. That's it for spring semester. Thank you all for one of the weirdest semesters on record. Can't wait to see what the next one brings. Namaste. Thank you. See you soon.